Welcome to another episode of St Vincent Untold Stories. At the rate at which the big C is going in St Vincent, the country might have to go and lock her down very soon. Untold Stories interviewed some youths across St Vincent, and I will let you know what most of them are saying right now about going back to school and doing the online classes. Too much breadfruit, said one youth. Breadfruit for breakfast, breadfruit for lunch, and breadfruit for dinner. The man said it is time now for us in St. Vincent to eat some good food. That's breadfruit, 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 breadfruit. So we are going to look at all those chilling untold stories. Big ups to all of my subscribers. And if you are new to the channel, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon if you wish to see more videos like this one. Yes, today we spoke with several youths across the nation, and most of them said, Untold, we can't take these online classes anymore. We have to go out. The places are too hot. We can't. And you see, the thing is, we can't really blame the youths. It is not their fault. It is because of the bigger C. And most of them rather to be in the classes where they can socialize with their friends every day. You have some youth that don't really come to school for do nothing where them a teach on blackboard. They just come in with the intention, you know what? Home is not where I want to be right now. I need to be around friends. And they go for that purpose. But there are some who come willing to learn. It have some youths that are saying that they don't remember anything at all since the last time they was in a classroom. You see, and that's a big problem that we'd have on our hands in St. Vincent. Untold stories, we said it time and time again. The computers should have been put in the classes from since the youth enter the preschools. But no, who is Untold Stories to say that? They are still going back to the old syllabus, man. The old way of doing things. Now everything came to pass. I told you before, some of those things that we did in school, we are not going to use them in real life. It's the things on the computers that we need to teach the youths because those are the things that they do when they go on the job. Look at every office around. Don't you see computers? So what are you telling me? Isn't that what we need to teach? You see in other supermarkets and business places where sales are conducted, they use a special system on their computer to keep a check of certain inventory and so on, and to calculate certain products. But at the schools, you only do things like Excel and different things and so on. And I'm not saying that you are not going to use those. But the thing that should be used the most is what is to be taught in the schools. You see, when you go searching for jobs in St. Vincent, they normally ask you for experience. But if they were smart, as they said they are, then why not teach the things in secondary school? So by the time you come out, you would go straight into the jobs. Someone posed a question and asked, why aren't any leaders going to Dovecat from the biggest sea? And that is a very nice question. Because everybody is going to Dovecat except the leaders. So it seems like the PMs are made from metal or something special is going on because persons can't understand how the PMs are not getting the big C and going to Dovecat, but the regular people are. One man said that he's not taking any job until one of the PM passes away. Then he would know that the big C is actually real. Some persons are saying that it is time for the country to get a lockdown now because the big C is getting out of control. Others are saying if you lock it down, then we are doomed because persons are survive by the day-to-day jobs. The question remains, can St. Vincent handle a lockdown at this time? You see, most persons in St. Vincent are employed in the private sector. So if the country goes on a lockdown, then they won't be able to get paid. The persons working in the public sector would, because they work for the government. So even though if they are at home, they would still receive their salaries. But the normal man that does things like construction or work for little companies around St. Vincent, remember, they make their monies from sales. And if they don't make a sale for the day, then how would the employees get paid? So now you understand why persons prefer to take the government jobs. You see, when they leave, they are eligible for pension. And even though if they stay home for a couple of days, they are still going to get paid for those days. Persons in St. Vincent are claiming that trucks are not coming out anymore to randomly distribute items. They are saying that you have to register, so you have to bring your ID card and put down your name in order to get a box. For my new viewers and subscribers, items and monies were donated to St. Vincent to help out the evacuees that evacuated because of the loss of volcanic eruptions in St. Vincent. And they decided to hand out food packages to everyone in the red zone. But now they have changed up the procedure. You have to go to the community centers and register your names in order to get food supplies. But a little birdie sang to us and said that a procedure doesn't work in places like Parkhill and South Rivers. They just come with the trucks and they pass out the boxes randomly. And that is what should have been taking place in the red zones. They are the ones in Parkhill and South Rivers that should be writing down names. Please do not take my words out of context. Untold Stories did not say that. We got the information from someone. Free up the road monies, says the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They can't understand why they are taking so long to pay the road monies. This is another factor again why St. Vincent is considered last in the class. Some persons went out to clean the roads in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The information was noted on paper. They brought in their ID cards, their NIS number, and a timekeeper took their time for the hours that they worked, and everything was sent in to the big man and the regime. But now it is taking a while for them to get paid. So how come the same procedure works on the construction sites, and after you finish your week work, you get your pay immediately? After you finish working for the fortnight, you get paid one time on the Friday. So what is taking so long for these persons to get paid? That cannot be lifting SVG higher when you have a slow system like that in 2021. Breadfruit, said one youth. Too much breadfruit is being consumed, he said. He said that we need to eat more stuff. At Untold Stories, we like to be honest at all time. I personally don't like a breadfruit. I eat it sometimes when it has stew chicken on the side or codfish. But to eat it right so everybody knows I don't like that. And some persons would say, Untold Stories, oh shopper, you don't know what you are missing out and you know breadfruit sweet. And me go say sweet, sweet when it ripe, that you mean, but not sweet. So what the youth was basically saying is that too much breadfruit, man. He probably likes rice more. And everybody body is made up as different. It is same like taking other job. And we said it before, everybody can't take the same job. Some persons are different. Some persons are saying that the breadfruit she was brought here by a man named Captain Bligh. Well, if it was brought here by Captain Bligh, then why isn't the breadfruit our main export product? Then England and surrounding areas should have been the force to buy out all our breadfruits. With that being said, I just want to big up the entire population in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the regional islands and the international countries who are supporting and praying for us during these difficult times. We thank you. I'm out.